video, we're going to look at the undulations of the prances and the inward eights to the femme feline style so that we can incorporate it into our movement. So you need to warm up first. These movements are segments or elements of what you will find in the femme feline. What is the femme feline technique? It is my style, my technique from BellyDance creation that improves your mobility, your flexibility, your stamina, your strength, mobility, all this sort of good stuff that you put together into the class, which is elements of my signature moves in Tribal from a Trap. And Tribal from a Trap is my style tribal fusion, okay? So you need to understand how to use the body in the femme feline way, in the techniques in which to get the most out of the movement and the stylization and the techniques within my style, okay? So the femme feline is technique based on that, and it helps you to build your flexibility and your strength. So these movements, I'm going to show you them upright standing up. For the reason being is usually when we do them, we're in stretches or on the floor or in down dog or in hands and knees, in like cat and cow sort of positions. So you might not necessarily recognize the movement when we do it. So I'm showing you mini videos of the movements within the movement first, and then you put the whole thing together in a whole sequence as a warm-up sequence later on. So I hope that makes sense. Please warm up first, otherwise we're going to get started. So we're going to start immediately with the inward Maya, aka Taksim. But the femme style, the femme feline style, we really use the legs and we really use the feet. It's really important part of the stylization. Okay, so you roll and you try to get as much muscles involved as possible. So the key technique and key style for the femme feline is to really recruit the muscles and to really move the body in a very particular way, which is key to the stylization. So I decided to start sharing with you guys because I share with my students in my classes, in my school, here in the studio, but also in my online classes. So if you want to learn properly all the details, then come to class or take the classes online. These videos are just like one-off tutorials here and there, but if you want to progress properly, come to my school. Join my family. Okay, and then we have the arms, okay? So you can have the fist motion, you can have the snake arms, yes. You can have the fists, which is a more modern way for me of doing it, when we use it in Tribal from the Trap, the femme feline style. And so what I'm teaching you is now, option one, stay. If you've got bad knees, you're going to want to stay up a little bit. If you've got good knees, you're going to want to come down a little bit so you can get more shape. And I'm going to ask you to start twisting through the hip. You have to pivot and swivel on the balls of your feet. We use this a lot in the femme feline technique, in the stretching techniques, and the floor work techniques, okay? So you have to understand how to do this. Again, if you come to class or my online classes, teach you this properly in the most minutest detail. So snake it, snake it, snake it. So I have many influences, and what I do is I'm strongly bringing yourself to the party, all of yourself to the party no matter what. So when I teach you my styles and what I'm doing, I'm teaching you all of my influences through life, all the different styles of dance that I've studied and learned, but also all my experiences. It's all come together to create who I am, and that is what I teach you. So we snake it for 4, 3, 2, 1, yes. All right, now we're gonna go into the undulations. So, undulations, we go into trap style. Undulations, when I say trap style, I always mean tribal from the trap. It's just easier to say trap style, so trap style undulations. There are many types of undulations that I teach in Tribal from the Trap. This is just one of them, one of the more basic ones, which just incorporates as much body as internal movement as possible. Okay, we add on the prances. So if you have this action of the legs, most of the time this is called, you'll hear this called prancing across various styles of dance, right? So you have up and down motion. We use this action of the legs a lot, because one of the key styles, Tribal from a Trap, is to stay down a lot. So we really use our legs. Yes. And so we add on an undulation per prance. It's okay. And we use this a lot in the floor work, the stretching sequences that I've created. Again, the femme feline is a BellyDance creation. That really helps you understand the signature moves and technique within tribal from the trap, which is my style tribal fusion. So we undulate, try to keep that going, and if you can, then we go up higher and down lower, up higher and down lower. So roll. Yeah, so these movements are upright, obviously we're standing. However, a lot of the left hand feline technique will be on the floor in various stretches. So you might not necessarily recognize this because it will look different when you're upside down, for example, or in stretch. You won't necessarily recognize it. So these little tutorials are for you to understand what it is, and then you can put it together into one of my couple of my warm-up sequences which I'll share with you. I have loads. I'm only going to share a few with you here on YouTube. So use your arms as you wish, and you can use them however you like for now, okay? So 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go from the top. Let's combine our tag team or inward eight style with a few arm motions and the sides, okay? So let's begin. Nice and low. If you've got good legs and good knees, you can come a little bit lower. If you have any knee problems, you're going to want to stay higher up, okay? And 1, 2, 1, 2. If you start to get the hang of it, I'd love you to tag me in your videos. Use Tribal from the Trap's music. It's license free, so your videos will not be blocked when you post them on social media, so I can see them. It's Melissa BellyDance on Facebook and at Melissa BellyDance on Instagram. Yes. Roll those feet. And then we're going to push down, push the hips down with the fists. Push it down, push it down. So yes, in my school, when we do the classes, I have structured the courses in such a particular way so that you make a lot of progress from week to week and term to term, and no one term is the same, so you always learn something new with me no matter what. Always, 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 it's very important to me that my students make a lot of progress and learn always. Keep the hips moving. And so if you do the classes online from anywhere in the world, it's exactly the same course or video that as if you was in the class in person. So you don't do something different by doing online classes. You do exactly what you would do in person if you can't make it. Same for the live streams. Okay, if you use the live stream, you can have your camera on. Now let's use some different arms. You can have your camera on if you want feedback. If you want me to give you feedback real time. Or you can have your camera off if you don't want me to see you. If you're in your pajamas with messy hair, don't care. Otherwise, you can do the online classes, which is the same videos, but you can just access them at any time of the day and night and watch them in your own accord. If you do the online classes without the live stream, you can still send me videos for feedback and help and advice. I won't leave you on your own. Okay, so now a little bit more twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, snake it 4, 3, 2, undulations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, have 4 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, one more time, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. Sweaty work, huh? So I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it. I will try to do more videos as well. I'm thoroughly enjoying doing this. So yes, I look forward to seeing you hopefully online, live, and in a class or online with me on the website or even in the studio. It'd be awesome to meet you guys. If you can't for whatever reasons, I hope you enjoyed the videos and take care. Bye bye.